Hi, let's continue, guys. Go to the page with exploring volcanoes, page 14, and open your textbook 71, exploring volcanoes. Read it one more time before you start solving the revision sheet. Try to solve it alone. What is a volcano? You can find that somewhere here. A volcano is a mountain with an opening at the top, where hot air, ash, gases, and lava come up from deep within the earth. Okay, we can just write this part. A volcano is a mountain with an opening at the top. Let's do it. That's enough. Question 2. Write the names of world's most dangerous volcanoes. Where can we find those names? Here, right? These are the names of the most dangerous volcanoes. So let's write them. The first one is Vesuvius. And then we have Merapi. Here, look, I'm writing these names. Vesuvius, Merapi, Sakurajima, and Galeras. Good. Why do scientists use a robot to explore inside a volcano? Do you remember that part? Inside an active volcano, the air is hot and full of toxic gases. It is not safe for people to go in or near one. So they're using robot because it's not safe for people to go inside a volcano. Because it is not safe for people to go inside a volcano. What is the name of the robot? Here. Dante 2. Let's write it. Dante 2. Okay, I will go to next page. Write true or false. Okay, for this one, you need the book opened in front of you. So you can see that table on the chart. Vesuvius is in Indonesia. Let's check. Vesuvius is in Italy. So that one is false. Too pale. False. Sakurajima volcano is in Italy. Let's check. No, Sakurajima is in Japan. That's also false. Galeras is in Colombia. Let's check. Galeras in Colombia. That's correct. True. When people want to study and explore volcanoes, they use animals. No, we just answered that part. They use robots. False. Okay, you make it fit. Good. Dante 2 has 8 legs. Where can we find that? On close up of Dante 2, right? How many legs does it have? 8 legs. So this one is true. Winch drum has 200 meters long cable. Was it 200, guys? The winch drum? 300. No, false. Dante 2 doesn't have a camera. No, it has a video camera. It's over here. Another false. So many false. Okay. Good. Let's go to next part. This one. I think this one for you is on page 15 down. This is this page from the book. I took this one from here so that we can revise. Draw a line from the information to the section you find it in. General information about volcanoes is in introduction. Remember that? I'll show you. In introduction. Here. In introduction, we have general information about volcanoes. Dangerous volcanoes around the world, they're in the chart on page 71. Here, 71 chart. And then parts of Dante 2. Parts are a close-up of Dante 2 diagram, page 73. It was here. Oops. What am I doing? Here, 73. Close-up of Dante 2. And finally, information about the people who live near Mount Vesuvius. That's caption the photo on page 71. This caption I'll show you here in this caption. Okie dokie, I hope you remember now all of these things. Next page, page 16. How to create a 3D world. Let's find that text. Do you remember that one, guys? The one with creating the character? We need page 78. We're coming to it. This one, how to create a 3D world. What does John Stewart create? John creates amazing illustrations. Let's write it. John creates amazing, oopsie. Is it good? Yeah. John creates amazing illustrations. That's enough. What is the name of the project? Let's check. For the series Project X. So that's the name. Project X. Now, to answer the rest, you really need to read the text again. Number these actions to show the order in which John does them. John creates the character's expression. John creates the setting. John puts the skin and clothes on the skeleton. John places characters, gadgets, and robots in the setting. John creates the skeleton for the character. What was he doing first? Do you remember? In this step, what was he doing? First, he was creating the skeleton. You can see it here. And then he was covering it in skin and clothes. Then he was creating expressions. Then he was creating the setting. And then he was putting the characters, gadgets, and robots in the setting. To the set. Okay, so let's answer. We just need to write the numbers. First, it was the skeleton, right? That's number 1. And then skin and clothes. And then the expressions. So he's done with the character. Then he was creating the setting, the place for it. And then he was putting the characters into the setting. He was bringing them together. 5. Perfect. Okay, so we need next page now. This one. Again, true or false. Let's check. John Stewart lives in Brighton in England. Where can you find the answer to that one? Here, John Stewart lives and works in Brighton in England. This one is true. True. First, John uses the computer to create a skeleton for the character of the story. That's true, we just did that one. John does not care about the character's face expressions in the story. No, that's really false. He really does take care of it. False. The name of the character is Max. Yeah, we can see it here. Max. This character is called Max. So this one is true. Max is a real human. No, he's not. He's just the character. That's the end of page 16. I will prepare the next page. Let's continue. How glass is recycled. This one was in the workbook on pages 42 and 43. Read it again before we answer the questions. Here. How is glass sorted when it first reaches the recycling plant? When they have reached the recycling plant, all the same colored bottles and jars are put together. So they are sorted by color. Let's answer by color. What happens to the glass after it has been cleaned? Here was the cleaning part, and after that it is melted. They melted. It is melted. How do we call this type of text? Interesting question. Read this explanation text. So we call it explanation. Now we have to put these in order. Melted, shaped, cleaned, collected, and sorted. Let's check. Here they're first collecting them, then they're sorting them by different colors, and then they're cleaning, melting, and shaping into something new. Let's write that. Okie dokie. So first we need collected. This part is done. Collected, and then sorted. They sort it when they bring it in to the plant. Sorted. What was next? Do you remember? Melted, shaped, or cleaned? The next part is cleaned. Cleaned, and then after that it's melted and finally shaped. Melted, and here shaped. Good. Let's go to next page. And here is the final part. I'd like to squeeze. We're going again to poems, and we're going to the next unit. That's unit 6. I'd like to squeeze. Read it again before you answer. What does the poet want to do with the world? I'd like to squeeze this round world, so he would like to squeeze it. He wants to squeeze it. And what does he want to squeeze? This round world. Okay. Which line is repeated? I'd like to squeeze this round world. I'd like to squeeze this round world. I'd like to squeeze this round world. I'd like to squeeze it. So this line, the first line, is repeated 2 more times. Let's write it. I'd like to squeeze this round world. This line is repeated. What's the name of the poet? John Aggard. So the poet wants to squeeze the world. I forgot here. Stop. He wants to squeeze it. And if the question was, what does he want to squeeze? The answer is this round world. Okie dokie. Let's continue. This was page 17. No, there is still more down. Wait. Find out from the poem the rhyming words and write them. Let's do it. Rhyming words: world, shape, world, toothpaste, world, square, it, share. Square and share. Square and share. Or just square share, as you wish. Or with the dash, anything. Square and share. Now, that's the end of this one. Classes under the trees. Now let's find that one. Classes under the trees. There you go. Questions for this poem. What can the children hear as they recite their lesson? Somewhere here, we hear twittering birds. Okay, so the children, or the children, hear twittering birds. I don't want it to be black. The children hear twittering birds. Why do they go outside? We leave the one-room schoolhouse these hot days in June. We can't breathe in here. They can't breathe because it's super hot. They go because it is hot. It is hot. Hot June day. Okay. What kind of tree are the children sitting under? Under the breadfruit tree. Breadfruit. And now questions for the poem Water Everywhere. Water everywhere. I guess you all memorized it. How many times is the phrase "there's water" repeated? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. Where is the water coming from? Daddy's taking a bath, so water is coming from the bathroom. Who takes a bath? Whenever Daddy takes a bath, it's water everywhere. Daddy. Find one pair of rhyming words from the poem and write the words here. Let's go from the beginning. Ceiling, wall, bedroom, hall. Wall and hall. Wall. Uh-oh. Wait, it's not writing well. Wall and hall. All right. That's it, guys. We completed this revision. Thanks for watching. Bye.